Good morning. Are you making funny noises? Good morning. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our toddler weekly routine video. So something I have realized as a toddler mom is you can't just stay home all day and expect things to go well, because things do not go well if you just stay home all day. Basically, if you stay at home all day, you'll have a lot of meltdowns, you'll have a baby who doesn't want to take any naps, and you'll have a baby who hates all food. Toddler life is rough, man, not only for adults, but also for toddlers. They want to be hands-on, they want to destroy, they want to learn, they want to, touch and tangible. Being at home all day really makes that hard for them, and then they're just frustrated, they're not in control of their world, and it just becomes like a bad cycle of badness. The fix that I have come up with is a weekly routine of one adventure per day, which if you've seen our other routine videos, we have, I think, a morning routine and an evening routine. Our morning routine is pretty set in stone because the morning routine means you wake up, you get ready, all those things. Our evening routine is also good. Dayton gets off work at 4 p.m. So really, it leaves this weird chunk of time in the day from like 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. It is very exhausting to plan one adventure per day when you're at home, just because you're gonna run out of things, all that stuff. So the way I've done it is I've actually made it more set in stone for us, in the sense of we do the same thing every Monday, we do the same thing every Tuesday, we do the same thing every Wednesday. And if something comes up where, like something special, where we don't do the weekly routine thing, that's okay, because it's something special and then you have something planned. But at least for the days we don't have something planned, we have something planned for every day. So actually for this video, I am going to attempt to bring you along for every single adventure this week, from Monday to the next Monday. Future me here, attempt is the big word here that I didn't even realize was so important. Yeah, one adventure a day with the toddler is hard, but one adventure a day videoing that adventure with the toddler is even harder. Which means I'm just gonna do small clippings of each one so you can kind of see and understand. I think the important thing for moms out there that I want to pass on is that it's possible, and it's so much easier if you have it set in stone. Hello!
Hi, sisters!
You're all stripey. Hi. Your hair is very messy right now. The other thing, you will notice that at this point in the stage, one of our routines is not to go outside and play. The big reason is we are on the 3rd floor of an apartment, meaning it's hard to go up and down 2 flights of steps, and we don't have a yard once we do go up and down 2 flights of steps. So really at this stage, I've planned one thing per day, one adventure per day, outside of our apartment, because that has helped, I think, both of us free ourselves from parking lots and chaos and cars and other people. If you have your own yard, which hopefully in the new year we do have our own yard, but if you have your own yard, that can definitely be an adventure where you go outside and play in your yard. But for now, this is the stage we're in. And I know I'm not the only mom out there who's in this stage, therefore I think it'll be valuable for moms to see, you can do this, and you can also just work around where you live. Where do we go on Mondays, Ian?
Ice.
First stop is... Oh. We're at the library. Though going on one adventure a day is actually really fun with Ian, videoing that adventure each day turns into a headache really fast. First of all, during our normal vlogs, you'll notice when I video, Dayton takes care of Ian. But in this vlog, it's just me, Ian, and the camera all week. Secondly, as a rule of thumb, I don't like videoing social interactions Ian has with other littles, as it infringes on their privacy. So you'll notice a lot of the footage I get of his adventures is just little moments rather than the main event. Usually that's because Ian is playing with other kids during the actual adventure. For Library Day though, we go to a special class for 0 to 2-year-olds. There is usually anywhere from 10 to 20 kids per class, and Ian loves the group. The leader reads to them, and then we all sing lots of songs together that involves hand motions and dancing, and every class ends with the leader walking around the room with a bubble machine and a bunch of screaming babies thrilled to pop the bubbles. It's literally one of the cutest things I've ever witnessed. Next up, it's Tuesday. Oh my. Tuesday is museum day at the Science Museum.
These boats are new from last time. How fun, Ian. You got new boats. And a submarine. Look how they float. Special. No matter what I try to convince him to do, it all leads back to this. He sure does love the water. You would think coming regularly would make it more boring for him, when in actuality, he gets so excited to do the same things that he did last week. So he actually treats it as like a really special thing to be like, oh, I know what to do here, which I find really cute. And it's also really good for his brain and learning and time and stuff like that. So I actually really like coming once a week for his age. For an older age group, it might get boring, but for his age, that's really exciting. So we're heading out now, and one of the pro tips that I have found that has helped me is if you have a membership or something like that, you no longer care about, say, like, I don't know, like, how do you put this? So basically, if you don't have a membership, you're gonna be worried about, okay, we just spent a lot of money, we need to stay as long as possible, we need to get the most out of this. But if I know I'm coming weekly, so we get a membership, so like for instance the Science Museum, I come an hour, we enjoy the things, we go and take a nap and we're done, knowing we're gonna come back and spend another hour next Tuesday. So that makes it a whole lot less stressful on me to like get a lot out of the Science Museum. And also it makes it more fun for Ian, because then we don't have to be like, okay, we have to do everything in one day. We can kind of taper it out, which for him at this stage, really the toddler area is his favorite. So we spend almost all of our time there, but it's just a pro tip that I have found to be extremely helpful, especially with this age. And then also because like naps are a big thing for this age. And then also just like, it makes me feel so much less stress, less anxiety, and less guilt over spending money without getting, you know, a ton out of it. So just, that's one of the big things. We have memberships to a few different things, and we have used them more frequently. We've enjoyed them more. It really does help. Good morning. It's Wednesday. He is struggling waking up this morning, but today is Wednesday, and Wednesdays are the day of swimming lessons. So we actually just started swimming lessons. Today is our second lesson, and we do it once a week, every Wednesday. The point of the swimming lessons are not to become an amazing swimmer. Literally the point of swimming lessons at this age are to teach him how to survive if he falls in and a grown-up's not near, and like how to hang onto the wall, how to float if you accidentally fall underwater, stuff like that. And it's become very necessary with him because he's so brave. There's 4 kids in a lesson, which means 4 plus 1 parent per kid plus the teacher. So there's 9 people in our little area of the pool, and we do a lot of songs, we do a lot of it's kind of like library time, and I love that. Like, it's such a cool setup because it's really fun. It helps Ian with his language. He gets to meet new kids, plus of course the swimming. So all of it. I'm explaining this before we go, by the way. I'm realizing halfway through the week we do so much, but a lot of it is around other kids. What am I saying? Like almost all of it's around other kids. And I'm trying not to film other kids because I don't necessarily want to film other people's kids and put them on here. Yeah, halfway through the week, we're going strong. Okay, we will see you there.
Welcome to Thursday. Normally on Thursdays in the morning we go to Toddler Time at Big Air, which is a trampoline park. So I'll show you some footage of that. Today actually that was a good example of like when something comes up, our schedule morphs a little bit. So today we're actually meeting up with a friend. Ian's getting a play date and I'm getting a friend date of hanging out. So not the norm, but normally on Thursdays, if we don't have anything else planned, we do Toddler Time. We have a membership there, so we pay $25 per month, and we usually go 4 or 5 times a month, so it definitely pays off. Welcome to my favorite day of the week, Friday. It's my favorite day of the work week because it's the last day of work for Dayton. But my favorite day of the week is probably Saturday and Sunday. If you've noticed, every single day of the week we have like a normal thing scheduled. Monday is library day, Tuesday is going to the museum day, Wednesday is swimming lessons, Thursday is the trampoline park. So for Friday, we don't usually have like a regularly scheduled thing, which I'm open to it, but also it's kind of nice sometimes having a flex day. So we have a few, you can tell them what we usually do on Fridays? Say Friday, Friday, Friday. We have a few options. One option that we liked for a while, though recently I've he still likes it. It's me that doesn't like it. But we like to go to the mall because they have a toddler play area in the mall. It's totally free, but he's decided he really likes to go to the mall, and then he really likes me to bring him to the toddler area, and then he really likes to run away. Sometimes we go to the park outside, same thing. I really like to do those options with Dayton because if there's 2 people and 1 runner, it's a good ratio versus if there's 1 runner and 1 parent, it's a chaotic ratio. Sometimes we go to Target, sometimes we go to Goodwill if I want to do something fun and extra and stuff like that. So today though, we're doing something a little bit different. Right now it is 30 degrees outside. So though it's sunny, it's kind of deceptively cold out, and I don't love playing outside for long amounts of time, especially since we'll play outside later today when Dayton gets off work and it'll be significantly warmer. So I have something planned for today and I'm actually kind of excited about it. We went there when he was really little and it's a really good place for him to learn how to climb. It's kind of free and I'll try to order something healthy, but we'll see. If I was braver, I would go up with him and film him in there, but to be honest, it kind of terrifies me. So I'm staying on the ground and trying to encourage him to come down the slide. Hi. You up in the making? Bubba, can you come down the slide? No. Oh, you can't? You can't come down the slide? You want to go down the stairs instead?
I'll go get that.
That's new. He didn't want to go down the slide.
Good.
I should have gone with you to help you. I feel like he's sad that he didn't go down the slide. Yeah, we'll have to come back. We'll have to come back with Dada. Come down. You can do it, Ian. Yay! Good job. Come on. You can do it. Oh my word. It's so scary. I got over the fear. We're in the slide. We're gonna do it together. Okay. It feels like the slide has been like pledged. Like it's super steep and it's super fast. So he likes to go down it, but he wants me to go down with him. And it's super tricky to get up there and I get really claustrophobic feeling. But I did do it once with him, so he can say he did it once. But he wants to do it again with me. He doesn't want to do it by himself because it goes so fast. But I think once was enough because I don't want to do it again. We definitely have a lot of really fun adventures in the week, but you just can't replace a Saturday adventure with Dayton not having to work. So he's with us. They are the best and they're always the biggest. Look where we are today.
This is called Carowinds because the state line is right over here between South Carolina and North Carolina, so it's in both states.
Yeah, so it's
cool.
The Carolinas.
Yes.
Yeah. Here's the state. Now you're, wait, which side is which?
This is south and this is north.
So I'm in South Carolina, you go to North Carolina. And Ian's on the in-between.
Very upset about it. So Monday, we're on Saturday, Monday they start Winterfest here, which they have lights and a whole Christmas thing. So we're hoping there's less crowds today because, you know, who's gonna come like 2 days before Winterfest?
Winterfest, yeah.
So we have season passes that run through all of next year and the end of this year. So we can just kind of come whenever we want, like after work or on a Saturday. So that's nice. Because we only live like 30 minutes away, so that's awesome. What did you think?
It was so scary. So like the vest is on and when you're upside down, you're right side up. And then you're just like not touching your seat. You're just like leaning on your vest with nothing there. I just felt like I put a lot of faith in something that's not very secure. It wasn't even like a hard plastic. It was just like material. Like a diaper holding me in place, but diapers are not secure. Scary. The point of this video is not Carowinds, so we should definitely do an entire video on Carowinds, maybe in the new year, so to show you guys around like how it works and stuff. Just in a short explanation, Carowinds is all about roller coasters. They have some of the best roller coasters in the country, but they also have a really cool area called, what is it called? Snoopy's Village?
Snoop Camp.
Snoopy Camp, or something like that. And it's all Ian's side stuff. So it's not just Dayton and me that love it. Like, Ian loves it here too. It like has something for literally everyone in our family. So that was really fun. We're heading out. It's so fun having the season pass because it's just so stress-free of being like, it's okay to just go for a few hours and not feel like you did everything in one run. Yeah, but this is the first time Dayton and I have had like a season pass for an amusement park that we lived so close to, so it's a cool feeling. We only have one more day left to this week. Sunday's adventure is church, so we're at the end. Can I hear an amen? But anyway, but tomorrow will be fun. I'll bring you guys along and kind of show you how it works and the flow and stuff. But yeah, one more day and then we're done. We're here for evening church and look how pretty the sky is. You ready for nursery, Ian? You ready for nursery? Let's go in. Let's see your friends, okay? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
So nursery on Sundays has been so great for Ian's learning and growth. Like, I feel like it's helped his communication. Last Sunday we started with him not enjoying saying goodbye to us, which every other week he has loved saying goodbye to us because he loves nursery so much. So that's been a little weird. But thankfully today, he was happy to see us go again, and he was happy to just play. So we don't have Sunday evening church every Sunday, but today we do, which means he gets to nursery 2 times, which is kind of like 2 adventures. So we love those kind of Sundays.
Ending with Ian heading into nursery seems like the perfect place to end off our weekly adventure routine vlog. Though going on a daily adventure is not always easy, its return has been astronomical for Ian's growth. Since prioritizing this routine, he has felt so much more connected to both Dayton and me, which means less tantrums and more communication. We are in the business of raising a little adventurer, and the best way to do that is to model what a life full of adventure looks like, even at this toddler stage when sometimes going out can be super difficult. Keep adventuring, everyone. It is so worth it. And in 20 years, when our little adventurers leave home, these are the days that we are going to miss the most. So make memories today and hold them dear later. Thank you, as always, for being here. We will see you all on our next adventure. Bye!
There we go.